I don't care if there's a roadblock. I don't care if I jump on here and I had the stuff happen with the fight between the Wi-Fi and the phone's data, whatever, the cellular data. They were fighting over which one. I turned one off and then I had problems with the Wi-Fi. Now, I'm back. I even tried to do it on my laptop and I got 0 people. So I'm back with my story, Stetson, and I'm going to tell you the story of how depression, how the weird connection between, oh man, divorce, the divorce ditch, being down there in the dark, clawing my way back, the depression that came. Oh man, pow! And I see the depression didn't hit. Depression was like over time, building. Homeless in Houston, under the I-10 eastbound and down, under there, the traffic going like crazy up there. They had no idea there was a homeless dude under there, you know, stinking up a storm and all that stuff. He didn't. I was hiding. First, I was hiding on the inside of me, hiding who I really was to people. And I ended up hiding in real life under that overpass in Houston. And the story from there, my daughter, who I'm supposed to be taking care of, right? I'm supposed to protect her. I'm supposed to provide for her. She's what, 20? I think she was 20. She saved up money to help her old man, me, the ugly mug. And I think about that and I still have hard feelings about that. Now, it's good feelings. She saved her old man, okay? She bought me a bus ticket. She says, Dad, I've saved up this money. I sent you a ticket. It's waiting for you. It's one of those open-ended tickets. You just show up and take the bus ticket home. Oh, man. That bus ticket, you would think that bus ticket would be like a good ending, great ending to a sad story. But the bus ride home was like a preview to my next life, to the next stage of life. Because if homeless in Houston wasn't bad enough, that bus ride home, saved by my daughter with the ticket, got me back home. And then I struggled. The bus ride home, a long tunnel. I wasn't trucking before that. I didn't know where I was. I was just in a bus. Someone else was driving me from where I was lost to get me back home. Oh man, the metaphors just go crazy right now in my mind. But that bus ride, as I come here on Tuesdays, this Tuesday, hola, no se llama, ¿cómo se llama usted? Yo tengo un poquito español, no, en las lecherías de los ranchos de Estados Unidos. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I got a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of Mexican. I'm not Mexican, no, but I know un poquito solamente, guys. Okay, so anyway, this is messy. Okay, I'm making a mess, but you can dig through the stuff. And it's not gonna stink. It's not gonna stink like me when I was homeless, man. I was stinking, man. It was like my boundary, my stench boundary. Don't come near this guy, man. He's hiding. Don't be doing that. You know what pierced it was the call. It wasn't a call, it was a text. Because I didn't have any minutes, but I could do the text thing. I don't know, am I back? Man. No, the gremlins have got the Wi-Fi gremlins again. I turned my cellular stuff back on. I'm trying. This must be such good stuff that the gremlins are like, nope, we're not going to let this ugly mug of a guy get this good message out to the people that I can keep doing. I got to find a stable Wi-Fi connection. Apparently my McOffice, I'm using too much bandwidth. I don't know what's going on. In any case, guys, wow. Am I still on? You're going to have to deal with the glitch. The glitch is probably going to happen because right now I see I'm using cellular data that is not optimal for doing this live thing. And so, yes, Oh man, guys, I appreciate you guys. If you're gonna hang through, I'll keep talking. I'll keep trying to get. I will not stop. I will keep going. So I love you guys. If you're coming through the long haul with me with this mess and the glitching and all that stuff, there is good stuff here for you. I'm not going to be putting the stench out there. I'm not going to make you dig through trash and weird. No, the weird connections I'm talking about is the connections we make in our conscious mind with the concepts that we plant there. And that concept, that seedling, it starts to grow. And that those roots from that seedling of that concept becomes a conviction in our hearts. And that conviction of our hearts, it begins to change. It begins to change what we say in our conversations. It begins to change our conduct. What we do, what we say becomes different. And other people go, what is going on with you? You never used to come on here with that ugly mug and saying these weird things and having all this energy. What's going on? And then, right? Oh, you're getting it. Where does that lead? You begin to tell them, you begin to plant in their minds the concept, the seed in their minds. And you just got yourselves the beginnings of a, come on, say it, put it in the comments. I just went from concept to convictions, to conversations, to conduct, to what? Come on, I'm waiting. I might be waiting forever because I might be speaking to myself. I don't know. To convoy. I just went from concept in my mind, in your mind, from concept to convoy in like, I don't know, 60 seconds. That's the beauty of this Tuesday's new series from, oh, get this, from Shattered. Even when the Wi-Fi goes crazy, even when everything just doesn't make sense, to shining, like the sun coming in from back behind me. From Shattered to Shining, Tuesdays, 3:33 every week, Eastern time. I see some us and I don't know what those are. Bentley's saying hi. We had Hola from Rago Grabe. 1, 2, 3. We've got a Gonzalo. Do we have someone from another country other than the United States with us right now? Because if we do, that is my goal, is to take this message. You're not alone. Oh, because I was so alone under that bridge. I-10, I was so alone. And I was stinking up a storm, and I stayed alone. I stayed alone. And why do you think I come on here now and do the stuff I'm doing? It's because I've been in a deep, dark depression. I don't know how many times, 12 times, 18 more times. The dads are more likely to be depressed than moms of divorce. I was, and I'm just now sharing those stories to help you to realize, first, the logic. If this guy, this weird, ugly mug dude with a chipped tooth and a weird teeth that he barely taken care of his whole life is still talking to me about this shift, man, maybe I could make some kind of change. Maybe I could plant that concept in my conscious mind and have the roots reach my heart and begin some convictions. And then have my own conversations change and my own conduct, my own behavior begin to change, and other people notice. And then this convoy concept starts to grow and it becomes worldwide. And yeah, you habla en inglés y español, un poquito ruso, japoneso, and I don't know those languages. I know a little bit of Spanish, un poquito solamente, and some English. But I know a good buddy of mine. His name is Google, and Google can take what I say and translate it into all kinds of different languages. That's where we're headed. Okay, so anyway, But right now, we're going to be English, all right? So con, the long haul con. Oh, man. Oh, the Wi-Fi is staying, I hope. Are you ready for the long haul con? I'm not trying to reach, I'm not pickpocketing. I'm not a con artist in that way, in the negative. No, get me. You just saw what I talked about, the concept to the convictions, to the conversations, to the conduct, to the convoy. Oh, watch this now, watch. Two hands. What I just said has a left destructive side to it that leads to being alone with no convoy. Ooh, and in fact, to get to a place where you are homeless in Houston without a car that you crashed, without money, with all those things, how did I get there? Well, guess what? I didn't think, I didn't believe, I didn't feel, I didn't act. Oh, no, I just destroyed. It's a natural progression. It's a downhill progression going from the divorce that I had to the crash at the bottom of the hill, being where I almost took my final exit, okay? Even after being saved by my daughter paying for that, she saved up her own money and sent me that ticket. Guys, gals, kids, she did that. Saving me, getting me back home on a bus. And the bus ride, I'm telling you, that bus ride was just like my life after the bus ride. It had turns. It had a long, dark tunnel. I don't know where that tunnel was. I have no clue where that tunnel was. And then, oh man. I had the dark tunnel. I couldn't see. You know why? Because I was on the left hand. I was at the destruction. I was about to take my final exit because of the deep, dark depression. There's the weird connection from divorce. What? Man, how do you break it? There's a third hand. Oh, I got to the third hand. I don't even have my roadmap now. I've been going all over the place. There's a third hand. What? We only got a left hand that's destroyer and a right hand that's builder. Yeah, but when you talk about the science, the logical, and you talk about the soul science, the spiritual, the sermon, there's a third hand, guys. It's the physical. It's the physical body. The concept and the conscious mind, the conviction heart, and then you've got the conduct and the conversations of the physical body. I mean, this Tuesday, from shattered to shining, means I got shattered because I did not engage. I only went with this. I only went with my mind motor. My mind motor was spinning, was revving. I was on the accelerator. Vroom, vroom. You know what? It wasn't connected to nothing. It wasn't connected to the heart transmission. It wasn't connected to my rear end. There was no connection from my brain to my Bible beating heart or my bod. Guess what? The heart is always connected to the rear end. Always. And you'd be like, no. I mean, just like the big rig. Think about it. Most any rig. And I don't know about this Kia Forte, how it works. I'm not a mechanic. I don't know, but I know in my big rig that get this, when the rear end moves, it's got that shaft that goes up to the transmission. Those things are moving too. It's connected direct. What keeps the engine from engaging? There's a gap. There's a gap. There's a clutch. You push in the clutch. Whoop, whoop. You let the clutch out. Whoop, engage, turn, go. Oh man. In neutral. Bloop. You got the gap. You got the gap from the head to the heart. You got to be able to first you got to put it in the right gear. You know, you don't want to be on the hill like me and be the dumbass that puts it in the 8th gear and think you're going to pull a fully loaded after missing gears. Stuck on the hill, on a steep ass hill, and then I put it in 8th. Duh. Yeah, I'm not going to go anywhere. And then think about the life that's what I was doing, guys. from a dead stop from the bottom of a hill, thinking I'm going to get up this hill, and I make the list. Oh man, I make the list. I need a workout. I need to do better in I need to eat more, better food. I'm going to go back to reading books, and I'm going to journal. I'm going to go to church. I got 8 things that I'm going to do right now. No. I've already done that. I tried to do that in the fully loaded big rig going up the hill. Guess what happened? Kill the engine. Try it again. Kill the engine. And finally, I'm mad because this wasn't a rookie driver doing this, dude. It was, I had 10 years, a million miles under my belt. But you know what? I'd never been on a hill that steep. And what did I do? I didn't double down. I just tried to grab the next gear down. I missed it because I slowed down too fast. Those of you that are driving know exactly what I'm talking about. I had to double down. I didn't double down. I missed a gear. I missed another gear. Poof, I'm stopped. And then if this is not bad enough, I got followers. I got followers here. No. You guys chose to follow me. And oh man, I appreciate that. But I'm looking in my rear view mirror, and it's a 2-lane highway, okay? And it's got turns going up this hill. They ain't passing me. I'm the big rig. I'm blocking the way. I'm stopped. These little cars are thinking, oh, we're going to go right on up the hill. No, this dumbass driver missed the gears 3 times. Now he's stopped, and he's trying to get started again. What's the first thing he does? Oh, let's make the list. 8 things. I'm going to do them all at once. Put in 8th gear. Boom. Killed it. Boom. Kill it again. Boom. Kill it again. And then finally, I get so pissed, I just jam it into granny gear. Okay? Oh, granny gear. One thing on the list. I'm going to have a thankful session every morning at 6 a.m. Whatever time I get up. Thankful for one thing. One thing. Thankful for one thing. That was my granny gear. Guess what I did? Let's clutch out. Started going. In real life, I was going. I think those they weren't Facebook followers. Those followers of mine, those unwilling followers, they could have walked faster than I was going up that hill. Okay, that's what went on. And I'm going up the hill, and I get over, and there's a place to pull over, and thank God there's a place to pull over. And I pull over. What kind of reactions do you think I got as the cars went by? Honking, and they were calling me number 1. Number 1. And then, oh my goodness, I got to tell you this part. A trucker was one of the ones that was one of my unwilling followers, a trucker. And I go, oh man, here we go. A fellow driver. I can just imagine what I'm sure I'm going to get this. You know what this guy did? And I get chills thinking about it just now. And I hadn't thought of this part in a long time. I always stop with the hill, with the granny gear. And that's where I stop. But somehow I forgot that I had a pullover spot. I pulled over. I let my unwilling followers, I thought, I'm going to get over here and rest, because that was stressful for me. I need to smoke something. No, I don't do that. So anyway, I'm letting them go, and I'm getting honks, and you're number 1. And some of them are hanging it out the upside their roof so I can see. And this driver, he slows down, and he does this. He slowed down and made sure that I saw him do this. What? Oh, geez. So I'm saying it's getting kind of annoying because it goes back and forth, and I know I probably lost you guys. I hope the recording. Important stuff right there. Very important stuff right there. Men, women, equal opportunity. Hell yeah. Equal in nature? No. We are built different. God designed us to be complementary to each other. What's the verse? It's in Genesis. Genesis, in the first chapter, God made male and female, right? And he created us that way. Creation. We're talking about creating what we're talking about creating now. We're talking about being builders. We're taking some pieces and we're putting them together. We're making connections. And And I don't know how God did it, but I envision God forming different pieces and putting stuff together and creating a whole new a planet, the heavens, the stars. For who? For his children, for us. That's, I just, I've got the science. I'm a nerd when it comes to science. I love science. But I love spiritual stuff. I went away from it for I don't know how many years. A lot of years. 30 years ago. I've got my grandfather's symbol right here. And he was he was a spiritual giant. And now that I'm